Welcome to another tutorial in Flash CS5 animation. This one is in fading out. Alrighty, you can see we already have a file open that has our title safe area. And we've already set up a layer with title safe. We've locked that, and we have a new layer that we'll label background. And we will bring a background in that layer. Good. And in this, what we want to do is have 50 frames of just static. We're just looking at the house. And then over 50 frames, we'll have it fade out lightly. So the first thing we want to do, since that's going to go on for 100 frames, let's just go to 100 frames and give ourselves 100 frames, F6. Alright, another thing we want to do is turn the title safe layer into a guide layer so that when we play it back, we won't see it. And we do that by clicking on the layer and control clicking and then checking the little guide box. Okay, so right now we have 100 frames of static, of just nothing moving. Alrighty? Now, to make this fade out, we're going to start with a rectangle with the alpha set to 0, and we're going to slowly bring the alpha up to 100. So let me just talk you through that. Let's open up a new layer, and we're going to call this fade. And we can use this for a fade out or a fade in. And we want it to be under the title safe layer so we can see what we're doing. And we're going to draw a rectangle. We hit R. And we draw a rectangle that is then larger than the screen, or larger than the stage. And we come back to the first frame. And we click on that, and we turn it into a symbol, which we will call fade. And it's a graphic symbol, and we have to turn it into a symbol because we can only tween, motion tween, and classic tween symbols. So let's go to the first frame there, and we'll click on it, click on the frame, and we will also click on the symbol and come over here to the Properties panel, check out Color Effect. Right now we have none. We want to go into Alpha, and we want to bring the alpha down to 0 so that we can see through it. Then at frame 50, we want to set a target frame, F6, a new keyframe. This is where our fade out is going to begin. And by the time we get to the end, we want it to be dark. So we set another target frame, F6, another keyframe. And here is where it's going to be black. So we come back on this last frame and we select the rectangle. We bring the alpha up to 100. You can see that now, at that last frame, it's going to be black. At the beginning of the span, it's 0%. At the end, it's 100%. So by clicking here, second to the last frame, coming up to Insert, Classic Tween, we have selected a tween, we've created a tween that slowly darkens over 50 frames. And then we want to have just another 50 frames of darkness, so we come down here and just give ourselves some more frames, and let's play this back and see what happens. Alrighty, we fade out slowly. It'll repeat. We see the house at frame 50 after about 2 seconds, then it fades out slowly over 2 seconds. And that's how you create a fade out. Now to create a fade in, we would do just the opposite. We would start with the alpha at 100, and then we would have it tweened to 0. Alrighty, hope this helps.